got your bike apart. Had some starter issues. It was actually the starter clutch was the problem. So as you can see, we had to pull the motor out of the frame. So we got a few things we're going to do to it while we got it apart. Boy, this bike was a real pain. So we're going to fix up the turn signals a little bit. We're going to put tires on it because the tires are kind of dry rotted from sitting. And in a minute here, we'll walk you into the garage and show you what the problem was. Okay.
Hi, Uncle Lou, it's me.
Okay. The exhaust on the bike is really, really nice. That's your exhaust. What the problem was when you had the bike running, it was these. It was a starter clutch. But what happened was, this is the old one that came out of your bike. It broke the bolts off in here. That's what the problem was. So, luckily, I sent you the one that I had, which has good bolts in it. So, anyway, this was the problem right here. The bolts broke.
How'd that happen?
I don't know how it happened. Don't know. So here's a part of the starter clutch. This is all worn out. So I'm so glad you can see where the little balls were moving around in here. This part called the starter clutch. So this is where it goes. So now this is the starter clutch assembly that I sent you. And we're very fortunate. I did send you the right one, so we're going to use it here. And this is how you got to open it up to make this stuff work. So while we're doing all this, we inspected a few more things. We're going to replace the mechanical seal here in the water pump. It's a good idea to do it while you have it apart. And then we notice the discoloration here of the stator. The stator should look like these little wires here on the bottom where it's nice and shiny, like a goldish bronze. So we're going to replace the stator while we're in here because we suspect this is burned out. So everything else looks like it's pretty good. And over here, we rebuilt the carburetors. Not really rebuilt them, but just cleaned them real good and put them in our ultrasonic cleaner. Look how nice that is now. So that's our progress on it. So thanks for the project. We really appreciate that. And we're looking forward to showing it to you completed, hopefully by the end of the week or next week.
camera.
Okay, we just drove about 30 miles. Incidentally, the bike gets 32.5 miles to the gallon all around. So if you're looking for gas economy, you got the wrong bike. But everything else is cool. Oh, I lost the license plate.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on. I don't know if this is going to work. Last one came out black. But here we are at Quaker Steak and Lube. And I'm going to cover up with the other. I'm going to do a backup film, but just in case. I'm on my uncle's Honda Silverwing. He's going to be thrilled to see this on the road. I'll send this a copy to him too. It's a fun bike.
We're at a restaurant called Quaker Steak and Lube. They have a chain of these in Northeast Ohio. I think in Columbus too a little bit. Kind of copied off Quaker State Oil Company a little bit. I think it's copied after them. And little chain. They got pretty cool stuff inside. It just is a pretty cool bike hangout in the summertime or spring or whatever. There's only 3 bikes here, and Robert and I each have one, so I don't know who this guy is in a Harley, but we park next to him, hope he doesn't stone our bikes or something. But you know, people are about the Harley riders are about getting these bikes. But anyway, the bike's running great. We're gonna ride her home tonight and see what's happening. And by the way, my wife is riding her uncle's Honda Silverwing. I bought it from him earlier in the year.
It's a 650.
And we had to take the motor apart and fix the starter clutch and the stator and tires and carburetor and battery and on and on and on. So she's riding with me tonight on her own bike, and nice moment, nice time. It's all good. It doesn't get any better than this. We'll stay in tune.